NOPD and state police promising lots of security this final weekend of Carnival.
Sabrina Wilson joins us with details.
Hundreds of state troopers are joining the NOPD in providing security through Mardi Gras. State police just wrapped up a press conference attended by dozens of troopers, members of the Louisiana National Guard, NOPD officers, Orleans Parish Sheriff's deputies, and others who are also helping with security this big Carnival weekend. Now, earlier this month, the city announced that once again the federal government has granted the city a Tier 1 or Special Event Assessment Rating designation 1 as it starts today through early Ash Wednesday. Of course, we know hundreds of thousands of people line the parade routes like for last year's Mardi Gras and Super Bowl. No ice chests or backpack coolers will be allowed in the French Quarter, and 350 National Guardsmen will be helping to manage the designated interior and exterior closures in the quarter during peak hours, and wedges will be used to block all traffic flowing towards Bourbon Street.
We will have 200 plus troopers here from today through Wednesday morning at 0600 to work throughout the city.
We want you to enjoy New Orleans, is why we're the Big Easy. Enjoy the visitors, enjoy one another. New Orleans police do have your backs, and as we know, you have ours.
We welcome all of the troopers who are here and all of the other law enforcement partners who are here in the city of New Orleans to help ensure that we have a very safe Mardi Gras.
The U.S. Coast Guard is providing enhanced security near ferry terminals and waterways, and this afternoon Coast Guard officials demonstrated some of their security measures. Of course, the public is urged to report any suspicious activity they see as law enforcement works to keep this carnival season safe.